I'm something of a fan of the 1950s actress Marie Windsor. Well, not 1950s, but not just 1950s, but that was kind of her heyday, was the 40s, 50s. And then she continued acting to the 60s and then basically until she died. And she often did these femme fatale type characters who could be really nasty. Sometimes she would play a gangster's mole. Sometimes she would play a gangster, a lady gangster. Sometimes she would, be shooting herself, be shooting, and sometimes she would be, getting what she wanted through flirtation. But she often, not always, but often played nasty characters. Now, as a matter of fact, she was a devout Mormon all her life, and she was a conservative Republican. But people would send her Bibles together with the sins underlined that her characters had done on screen, and she became so concerned about it that she took some of these to the police because she was actually afraid somebody was going to attack her because of the parts she played. That reminded me of something else that happened. A actress played in a soap opera, and she played one of those dragon lady parts. And somebody happened to ask her out in public, "Are you so and so?" And she emphasized, "I play the part." And the woman actually slapped her across the face and screamed, "I hate you, I hate you." Okay, after the splatter punk movie Last House on the Left came out, David Hess, who played the psychopathic rapist, torturer, murderer Krug Stilo, said that there were people who would actually walk across the street to get away from him when he was just walking around. There were people who would, they just looked at him and were scared. And he often felt like saying, "Hey, I'm an actor." And I think this brings up something that we've got to be aware of. An actor, when they're in character, is acting. They are, the whole reason that's called acting is because they're not that person. They are playing the character. They are not the character. We need to remind ourselves of that. Anyway, I hope you like what you heard and will subscribe to my channel.